Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. There are two tragedies in life. One is to lose your heart's desire, the other is to gain it. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. A gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. You use a glass mirror to see your face. You use works of art to see your soul. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Freedom means responsibility. That is why most men dread it. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Democracy is a device that ensures we shall be governed no better than we deserve. A happy family is but an earlier heaven. The man who writes about himself and his own time is the only man who writes about all people and about all time. Make it a rule never to give a child a book you would not read yourself. Do not do unto others as you expect they should do unto you. Their taste may not be the same. Life does not cease to be funny, and people die any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. The worst sin towards our fellow creatures is not to hate them, but to be indifferent to them. That's the essence of inhumanity. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, you will what you imagine, and last you create what you will. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, make them. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. All great truths began as blasphemies. You see things, and you say, "Why?" But I dream things that never were, and I say, "Why not?" If you cannot get rid of the family skeleton, you may as well make it dance. Patriotism is fundamentally a conviction that a particular country is the best in the world because you were born in it. Youth is a wonderful thing. What a crime to waste it on children. Happiness is the natural flower of duty. The secret of being miserable is to have the leisure to bother about whether you are happy or not. The best place to find God is in a garden. You can dig for Him there. There is no love sincerer than the love of food. Power does not corrupt men. Fools, however, if they get into a position of power, corrupt power. My way of joking is to tell the truth. It's the funniest joke in the world. Miracles, in the sense of phenomena we cannot explain, surround us on every hand. Life itself is the miracle of miracles. The only way to avoid being miserable is not to have enough leisure to wonder whether you are happy or not. War does not determine who is right, only who's left. The most tragic thing in the world is a man of genius who is not a man of honor. What we want is to see the child in pursuit of knowledge, and not knowledge in pursuit of the child. Without art, the crudeness of reality would make the world unbearable. Every man over 40 is a scoundrel. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. Animals are my friends, ... and I don't eat my friends. Criminal laws, for the most part, are not preventive. They are for the punishment of people who have committed crimes. The test of a man or woman's breeding is how they behave in a quarrel. Peace is not only better than war, but infinitely more arduous. Hatred is the coward's revenge for being intimidated. Do not waste your time on social questions. What is the matter with the poor is poverty. What is the matter with the rich is uselessness. He who can does, he who cannot teaches. Dancing is a perpendicular expression of a horizontal desire. Reading made Don Quixote a gentleman, but believing what he read made him mad. We have no more right to consume happiness without producing it than to consume wealth without producing it. The only man I know who behaves sensibly is my tailor. He takes my measurements anew each time he sees me. The rest go on with their old measurements. Marriage is a wonderful institution, but who would want to live in an institution? The golden rule is that there are no golden rules. The first condition of progress is the removal of censorship. A fashion is nothing but an induced epidemic. The worst cliques are those which consist of one man. Take care to get what you like, or you will be forced to like what you get. A perpetual holiday is a good working definition of hell. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. There are two sources of unhappiness in life. One is not getting what you want, and the other is getting it. Statistics show that of those who contract a habit of eating, very few survive. The liar's punishment is, not in the least, that he is not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. The only secrets are the secrets that keep themselves. The man who listens to reason is lost. Reason enslaves all whose minds are not strong enough to master her. Assassination is the extreme form of censorship. Silence is the most perfect expression of scorn. Some look at things that are, and ask why. I dream of things that never were, and ask why not. Life is a flame that is always burning itself out, but it catches fire again every time a child is born. Democracy is a form of government that substitutes election by the incompetent many for appointment by the corrupt few. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. The secret of success is to offend the greatest number of people. My specialty is being right when other people are wrong. Beware of the man who does not return your blow. He neither forgives you nor allows you to forgive yourself. I learned it long ago, never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you.